back at Ebian Speaks and Corvette. I ain't really need a snitch like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Pop Hunter, who is on the Off the Record podcast hosted by DJ McDonald's Manger Academics, exclusively on Spotify. We have Pop Hunter, who I really do appreciate Academics, the fact that he actually be interviewing people that no one actually cares about. Like, let's keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? No one was checking for Pop Hunter. But he's putting him back into the limelight and being able to let him tell his story. The stories that people just kind of like made internet assumptions about, Academics is allowing them to come and put their stories on Front Street, from Fetty Wap, the whole Drake situation, and the fact that people think he fell off, and then the whole Skinny from the Nine, situation where, like they say he was a snitch, and the whole fact that he got, the beats by YBN Almighty J and whatever situation he was going through. And now we got Pop Hunter, who, after the industry called him a snitch, they kind of let that man go back to Philly and disappear. They threw that man out the music industry like Uncle Phil be throwing DJ Jazzy Jeff out the damn door on Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be going crazy on you when they think you a snitch. This was the right time that 6ix9ine was coming out. So everyone was trying to get proved. Everyone was trying to prove that a rapper was a snitch. You know what I'm saying? From Hot Boy, Spot Him, Got Him, to 6ix9ine himself being the most famous snitch. Then you got Pop Hunter, who had some paperwork on him back when he was 14. You know what I'm saying? So the gist of what was happening with Pop Hunter on the damn Off the Record podcast, where he was talking about, because I did watch it, he was talking about the fact that, he was like 14, 13, and him and his friend were in this little situation and somebody got murdered. I think he said the case is honestly still going on to this day, so you can't really say too much about it. But he is still traumatized to this day. He said he'd be at the concert. After a concert, he started crying. You know what I'm saying? But he was independent when Corvette was going on. So that man was getting whole lots of cheese. But that's why they say money can't buy you happiness, because it's clear in this damn podcast and in the video, he is still very much feeling the effects of seeing a murder when he was 14. He's definitely like 20-something now. The man said he's been taking care of a kid. He's been taking care of a kid since he was a kid that's not his kid. He recently found out that this kid that he's been taking care of since basically he was a kid is not his kid. Pop Hunter going through life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Pop Hunter is going through things, my G. Like, Pop Hunter going through things, bro. Like, that is bananas, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You're still going through PTSD from watching murder when you was a kid. The world is calling you a snitch when you was a kid, because honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you though. Real gangsters, like, look at Pooh Shiesty. This picture of this man with holding pistols and holding grips when you was like 12, 13. If you a real gangster, you really gonna be gangbanging from when you was a little youth them. Now, I won't even say teenager, because teenager, you're gonna assume like 16, 17. The ones that's really out here that they be saying that they be out here, they've been out here since they was like 13, pushing weight, robbing people, holding guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been doing that for quite some time. So, as a person who was really a civilian, who was an internet dude, this is what he said out of his damn mouth. He was really an internet dude. He was chilling with the homies, and then he, whatever. He didn't really go too deep into the situation, but, we went from chilling with the homies to somebody got killed. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is no longer alive, and he witnessed that, and now he's in a position where he has to be able to have that flashback in his brain for the rest of a damn eternity. And then nowadays as well, he's also raising a kid. He don't even talk to the damn baby mother. Him and the baby mother aren't even together. But he raising a kid that's not his. But no one gonna say nothing about the girl though. No one gonna say nothing about the girl though, who was clapping multiple dudes at the same time. Clearly, while was clapping him, was probably clapping other dudes. He been raising somebody else's son for mad long. That's crazy, bro. Like, I understand at this point, like he said, he's a stand-up dude though. He said once he found out, he wasn't just gonna leave him to the curb, because he ain't had no dad in his life, right? So he's not gonna do the same thing to this kid that was done to him. He wants to be a better father, and that's usually how it goes. You're saying when you have no father figure, you know what I'm saying, you want to be a better father figure to whatever kid that you get to be a father figure to. So that's what he's currently doing. You know what I'm saying? He's making sure that this person that is not even actually his kid, just a little homie at this point. It's like, yo, bro, I'm gonna make sure that you grow up good and you have a father figure in your life, something that Pop Hunter did not have, which probably led him to be in the situation that he's been in his life. You know what I'm saying? He had a bunch of flashbacks now to this day. It's affecting him where you know what I'm saying, his damn brain is misconstrued now. His brain is contorted. He's seen a muck duck. He's seen a muck duck when he was 13. Like, everybody ain't gangster like that. Yeah, he bought his ass, you know what I'm saying, because he apparently went to jail for assault charge for fighting, getting it in. They do the little scraps, you know what I'm saying, hit him with a little Popeyes 2-piece, a little Wendy's burgers, you know what I'm saying, but he was an individual that he wasn't really no gangster like that. He wasn't in the streets like K-Flock shooting people broad day, letting the spray, letting the machete fly. He wasn't doing all that, you know what I'm saying? He's an individual that he was just a good kid. you know what I'm saying? He was a good kid. He was a really good kid. That's what he said. He was a really good kid that he had to witness something that he wasn't supposed to witness. He wasn't the one that committed the murder. You know what I'm saying? And he was in the damn courtroom, not the courtroom. He was in the investigation room, and he told. You know what I'm saying? He told what he had to tell to get himself out of the situation that he wasn't supposed to be in the first place. You know what I'm saying? And the whole industry was calling him a snitch, saying that it don't matter when you snitch, you're a snitch. But when a civilian is saying that they're a civilian and was not a gangbanger, then what do you say? How is that snitching if he's saying he's a civilian? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't look at him and say that he's a civilian due to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to go off the stereotypes. I'm not necessarily saying that just because you had these things that you are a gangbanger, but you know, you look at him, you see mad neck tats, you see mad arm tats, he black, he got a pedo stash, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you don't look at him and be like, yo, bro, this man is a gangbanger. He run the streets. Hey, he from Philly? West Philadelphia born and raised? Like, come on. West Philadelphia born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days. Homie was outside, and then that happened, and he was inside for years. He said, yo, I'm never going back to the playground. And I don't got no Bel Air house to go dip to from the hood. I don't got it. I don't got it like that, brother. You know what I'm saying? We ain't living lavish like that to where I can just dip out and say, oh yeah, there's too much hood activity out here. Let me go stay in California with my rich people. You know what I'm saying? I can't do all that. I have to stay inside and be traumatized, my G, like damn. You know, so it is an unfortunate situation that Pop Hunt is going through where he has to just live with this the rest of his damn life. And that's just what it is. And that's very unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? It flashbacks in his head. And I hope that he's able to get through that and be able to push past that at that point in his life, you know what I'm saying? But he's still independent and he's still looking for another hit, you know what I'm saying? He has at least 2 hits. I've never heard the first one, but you know, the Corvette, hopping him on, you know what I'm saying, jet like that, you know what I'm saying, like that's definitely a hit that's probably gonna go platinum, or if it didn't already, or it's definitely gold at some point, because everybody named Miles was bumping that joint, you know what I'm saying, that was the song of 2020, you know what I'm saying, everybody inside, and they you know what I'm saying, they in their phones, they doing the turn, they throwing their cheeks out, you know what I'm saying, men and women, everybody going crazy, you know what I'm saying, but you know, shout out to Pop Hunt, hopefully he's able to mentally push past that situation, because that's a situation that definitely, I don't think anybody should want to go through at a young age, unless you really about that life, you a gangster, and you know, all you grew up around was gangster activity, so that's what's gonna, you know, resonate with your brain, you know what I'm saying, is gangster activity, like if you not around guns, you uncomfortable. Fetty Wap said when he not in the hood, he uncomfortable. He uncomfortable when he around some people with money, because he feel unsafe. But when he in the hood, he don't gotta pay for nothing. You know what I'm saying? He know everybody in the hood know him. You know, everybody in the hood rock with him. He be taking care of everybody in the hood and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So he chilling. But when he go to Bel Air, the police stop him. He riding nice whips. You know what I'm saying? They try to say, hey, you're a rapper. Where's the gun and the weed? Where's the gun and the weed? I'm trying to take it to jail. I have a quarter to meet. You know what I'm saying? So when he in the hood, he be chilling. The police know him. They like, yo, baby, won't you come by? You know what I'm saying? Come to the dinner. Come to dinner later tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Baby, won't you come my way, man? All I want to do is my mind to this, man. Like, come on, like pull up. You know what I'm saying? Corvette. I ain't really need to snitch like that. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Taylor L-Jazz. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to EBN Music Media. Turn on the post notification bell so you know every time we drop a new damn video. Now, me personally, I do not believe that Pop Hunter should be considered a snitch, because he clearly said in his interview many times, he's a civilian. Like, you cannot hold civilians to the same standards of gangsters. I'm sorry. I'm not going to allow you to do it, because, you know what I'm saying, like, 911 works for a reason. Like, people pay taxes. Like, let's give us that. People pay taxes for the opportunity to call the police. Like, that's what the police is there for. Call them. You pay taxes, you pay these people's salaries. Call the police. Call the police. If you're a gangster, you don't mess with 12, that's you. I understand. If you paying taxes, you paying for the police salaries. Call the police. That's what they there for, bro. Come on. Like, I'm tired of this, bro. The hip hop community, why we do this, bro? Why we encourage nonsense? Why do we encourage nonsense? I understand the gang banging life, that's what they choose to do. Some people growing up in it, that's all they know. I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to you, the person who's also a civilian, who listens to hip-hop, who is condemning Pop Hunter for snitching, quote-unquote, at 13 years old when he is also a civilian. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You the same person that called 6ix9ine a snitch. All the gangsters, they get to call 6ix9ine a snitch because he snitched on gangsters. He ain't snitch on you. You a civilian. He ain't snitch on other civilians. He snitched on gangsters. Understand, y'all got morals. Y'all got values. If you was in that situation, possibly facing 69 years to match your stage name, what are you doing? I know you like your butthole unpenetrated. I know you don't want to drop this up. I know you don't want to be in an investigation room where they offer you McDonald's so you can eat something, because if not, you don't know when you're finna get out that mode. I know you don't want that. You don't want that for your life. But you over here complaining about these people who over here saying this millions. 6ix9ine is not even 6ix9ine no more. He Diego Hernandez. But you still finna call him a snitch like you wasn't gonna do the same damn thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Definitely make sure you go ahead and subscribe to Taylor L. Jazz Vlogs for more dope travel vlogs, story times, hotel reviews, and things of that nature. Go ahead and follow Taylor L. Jazz on Instagram for more funny, satirical content. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Taylor L. Jazz, and you're watching EBN Speaks.